welcome to the Women in Tax Show. I'm your host, Elizabeth Nakuru. Today with me, we have a special woman in tax who will be telling us all about her career journey. What is it that she has enjoyed about her job? What is it that has made her thrive and enjoy the tax industry? And she will be introducing herself, and let's hear from her. Thank you so much for joining us. You're welcome. Please
Thank you,
introduce
Liz.
yourself.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
My name is Julian Sabiti, currently manager, Stakeholder Relations in the Public and Corporate Affairs Office. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much for coming. I am
Thank you.
sure you know how to handle stakeholder relations.
I try, by the grace of God. I try.
Yeah, okay. So let's get into this. When you're growing up as a young girl, a young Sabiti, what was the dream?
Growing up, my dream was to be a banker. Interestingly, yes.
Okay.
So there's this auntie of mine that used to work with Stanbic,
Yes.
and she always used to smile and she always used to be nice.
Mm.
So I thought that was like a good thing.
Yeah.
And so at campus, I chose I would be a banker. And yes, luckily enough, I actually did banking
Ooh.
for about a year, Stanbic still.
Okay.
Immediate after campus, I was given a job in Stanbic for 1 year, I think, 1 year and 1 month before I joined URA.
So let's go back a little bit. What course did you do to become a banker? Someone could be watching and they're a bit stuck. They don't know where to go from there.
Okay, at campus, my first degree is a Bachelor of Business Administration, accounting option.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. So coming into URA, what was the experience before URA? Did you know anything to do with tax, or you learned the tax in URA?
I learned the tax in URA. Coming to URA was a decision that I took after I had been in the banking area. And banking, by the way, to take you back a little bit,
totally.
banking is interesting. I was a teller for the time I was in the bank. We had very nice customer care training, very nice. But at one point, you'd feel like, no, there's something that is not right here. There are a lot of things that happen in a bank. And I think I needed to be out that. I needed to change. And one morning, my uncle called me and told me URA had advertised, give it a chance. It was a give it a chance. So I applied, not because I actually wanted to be, but because my uncle had told me, give it a chance. So I went, I came to Nakawa, we filled in the forms, everything, and then I went back. That time I used to work up country, and I think I was homesick. I think I was homesick because I'd been in the Kisoro branch for Stanbic for some time, and I was missing home. I was actually missing home. So I thought if I come to URA, I'm not going to go up country again. I'll be staying with my parents. As a young girl, I didn't really want to be on my own, though they felt like I wanted to be on, you have to be on your own, you have to be independent.
You're an adult now.
But no, I didn't want, because the whole of campus, I wasn't alone. I commuted from home. And my dad would drop me or pick me whenever he had the time to. But it was near. It was very near. It was a walkable distance. So I really enjoyed being home after being in boarding school all through my life. So I enjoyed being home for campus. It was a nice change. So now I get a job in Sandvik and I'm immediately posted to Kisoro. That was no. Okay, Kisoro is home, but no, away from my parents, no. It wasn't really something that I wanted to do. But I went on it. And so getting the job in URA was like a dream come true. I wanted to be home and I wanted to try out something new. Just that.
Okay. So
but it wasn't my dream. It had never been my dream.
So you join URA, you come, you knew, you don't know anything about tax. How did you get into the taxation now?
Getting into the taxation, it's a lovely story because when we joined, we were taken for training. The training was okay. The people were new, but it didn't give you the gist.
Okay.
Like I didn't feel like, okay, this is what I want to do. Now, to be on a different page in URA, I've moved through so many. I've been through all. I think I started in the library.
Okay.
We used to organize files. So they taught us how to put files right. And our manual system was a bit complex, but we enjoyed it anyway. You see, the thing is, whatever you're given to do, just find the fun bit out of it.
Yeah, true, exactly.
So in registry, we used to know which file goes where, which documents go to which file, and how do you organize them. For example, a registration file, what comes first, what goes next, what, that kind of thing. And for me, that gave me the positive of I now know how to organize a file.
Yeah,
You see these
exactly.
online things, you can't know some of the things that are behind it. If you went into a manual surrounding, which may not be for now, because most of the people now are but at least when it comes to organizing a file, I know that what comes first is this, what goes, and that's a positive for me. So after that, I was moved to compliance, Kampala Central at that moment, and I moved through Kampala Central, but I wouldn't say I loved the auditing part of it. I am a fun person, and auditing is too strict. It is too formal. It is too, no, I want something that
You want to find your
gives me
fun in
that
something.
energy. Yes. So yes, I went through it. I learned what I had to learn. I learned a lot, but it wasn't giving me the passion I wanted. So later on, there was a project that came up, and I was nominated to go into a project. It was called the Business Unusual. It was a project where we used to ask people to give us good ideas concerning the organization. And I felt like, okay, now this is where my passion is. And it is from then that we had the team building, the corporate team building. And after that, I was taken back to compliance, but I didn't feel it because now I had tested where my passion is. So I moved on with compliance, but with a hitch of no, until one day I found myself at the client support office. And I think my biggest and most loving time has been at the client support office.
I see where the stakeholder spirit comes from.
Yes.
I think you enjoy interacting with people, you work a lot with people. So I just want to know what drives you, what drives Sabiti?
What drives me is someone else's smile. It's weird to say that,
It's
but
not like
it is
it's
okay.
new, but I like it.
What drives me is to see someone else happy. The reason why I enjoyed client support office was because there was a bit of a client walks to you, they are crying, they are done, they are giving up, and the next thing you know, you have actually changed their mind. You have actually given them a smile. Every new day, I looked forward to seeing a client smile.
Wow.
And so every day at client support, I came in with energy. Every day I came in with energy because I just wanted to see that one person smile off and say, okay, I will do this. Or smile off and say, thank you for helping me. I don't need anything else. I just need that smile from a client.
That is so nice. Away from the tax, what do you do for fun?
Oh, what do I do for fun? I love church. I
Okay.
sing in church. I love movies. I love traveling. I love traveling.
Do you
I
have that
could wake
time?
up one morning, or I normally do that December time or Easter time.
Okay.
If I'm not going to see my parents, I would wake up, drive somewhere, a random drive, have a meal somewhere else, and drive back.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
But
That
but
kind
the
of
biggest part of my off work is church.
church. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, so would like to know, someone could be watching and wondering, this person is so happy, so bubbly, has a vibe. Do you ever get any challenges, or what challenges have you faced in your course of work, and how did you overcome it?
The challenges I've faced in the course of the work is one, people not being on the same page. I would say so because my job, okay, not my job, but my passion is to ensure, to see that someone is happy. You're paying your taxes, but you're happy. Now, there comes this person who doesn't have the same dream as I do,
Yeah.
and they are pinning hard onto someone. And when the client comes to you and explains to you, you find this is something they could have done in 2 minutes, and the client walks away easy and happy. So my biggest problem has been I wish and I wish and I pray that one day URA staff would know that it's a passion, it's something that we have to do out of our hearts. We can't press. Yes, there's a target, but we can't press. Like, do what is right and help the client also do what is right. You see, clients are not difficult. Clients are difficult if you handle them difficult. I always tell people, when you throw a fire to a fire, it will bloom.
True.
It will be too much.
True.
But when you pour water to a fire, it will rise. You'll get something out of it. So my biggest challenge has been that, and it pains me a lot that a client walks into an office and a staff pretends like they do not know. Like, they'll push the client away. That thing of pushing clients away, I will not say that all staff do it. I know there are staff that are good, but that push that you give the client will not encourage them to pay their taxes. What is best is try and make them love paying their taxes. It is difficult. They're picking from their profit, they're picking from their money. So just do the best you can to make them love to give. That is what has really been a biggest problem for me in my career, because I've always been in taxation and I haven't been in Stanbic. I didn't find people hard. I didn't. Okay, they would maybe coming, you'd work longer hours because you own a balance after. So that drain of long hours, then early in the morning you have to wake up, and also being alone there. It wasn't that a challenge I could handle. But seeing a client cry over stuff is very hard. It's very hard. And I could say that is the reason why I left compliance. Because I felt like I can't do this. I can't see someone cry. No,
and it can't be like your daily work.
Yes, to see people cry every day. No, it is hard. It's a hard thing. At least let there be someone out there who can stand out and make the person smile while giving their taxes willingly. And it can happen. I believe it can happen. It's a heart. Yeah,
totally. So away from the challenges, what is it that through your career journey that has been a highlight, or that made you feel like, I think I can do this, or this is what I've always wanted to do? Those highlights that made you happy in your career.
The biggest highlight I already said. The biggest highlight I already said, serving people.
Yes.
Service is my inborn. Service is me. Service is mine. Service is what I love to do the best. And service is what I do the best. The other thing is to see people happy. Is to see people happy. Even if it's just a staff, but he's going to collect taxes and they are happy, that is me. I would feel like, this is encouraging. This can lift someone up. This can move someone. And away from being happy, I pray for people. I pray for people. I pray for my teams. I pray for my bosses. And that is why I wake up every morning and I'll come and greet you with a smile, even when I know that we had something yesterday that was disturbing. That anything can be worked out, and the next day is a new day, new opportunities, new style, new everything. So start on a fresh page, just smile it off. And the other thing is, don't hold on to something that was in the past. It goes. It goes with the past.
Definitely.
Just let it flow with the water, flow with the air, breathe in something new, take in something new. Be happy.
You mentioned something that caught my attention, something about starting afresh every day. Now, someone could be watching, it could be a young person, a young boy or girl, and they're in that career trajectory where they're not so sure of what they want to do. I know you said you were sure at one point and then you switched and it was a little smooth. So what tips would you give to someone who is having, let's say, a career switch or a struggle?
One thing I would say is, the first thing that I think is right for us to do is to learn how to pray and listen to God's voice. Some careers that we get into are only going to destroy us. Some things that we get into are only going to destroy us. But when you pray, somehow God reveals to you something. And be of a mind that is always willing to take up what God reveals to you. When I was changing from banking to taxation, I had made friends in the bank, and I was in my village, so it wasn't a problem. But somehow, when I was praying about it, I asked God for something
Mm.
that he gave me right away.
Mm.
Right away.
Mm.
So I took the chance to take on what my uncle had told me.
Mm.
And I said, if God has done this for me, then I think where I am headed to is where I'm supposed to be. When I came into tax, it didn't seem like it was right. No, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't seem like, it felt like, why did I even get out of the bank? That kind of thing. But with patience, with more prayer, and most of all, a keen eye, I learned to know that it's a step by step. When we joined, I think I was the only one who was taken to library. So it felt like, why me? Why am I in the library? I did accounting, I have my good grades. Why am I in the library? And everyone else was taken to compliance, to other offices. So if I was not patient, I would have given up at that time, because I spent, I think, 2 years in the library. So if I was not patient at that time, I would have given up and left URA, like most people do now. They come in and then they find this itch, and then they're like, no, I'm resigning immediately. Someone resigns within 1 year of their joining.
Sure.
I mean, there's something ahead of you. There's something ahead of you. It's not a mistake, especially if you prayed about it.
True.
It's not a mistake. So the young girl out there, the young boy out there, looking out for a career, I would say, first of all, bury yourself in Christ. Bury yourself in Christ, because so much comes out. It may take long, but he gives you the patience and the perseverance to go through until when you get your crown. When we joined and I moved to DT, it took a very long time. And I will not lie to you, I've always been hardworking. I've always taken on my tasks to the maximum. I give it my whole. The same thing I do for church. So at one point, I actually told myself, why am I stressing with work when I can concentrate on church? So I buried myself in working for the church heavily, heavily. I really worked. And it gave me satisfaction. One, because the church people appreciated it.
Sure.
And they always told you, oh my God, this is great. But office people never. So it felt like, why am I even bothered? And so, but at one point, I told myself, you've been blessed with a job. Many people are looking for those jobs.
True.
Not everybody has this job. Not everybody earns. So give it your all. So when I was moved to the VIP section, I really worked hard. And the VIPs are interesting. They're interesting people. They're not like these medium stakeholders, smalls, those people. They're not. The VIPs really pull your brain to work. They pull your brain to work. They drag you into something that you didn't expect. And so you have to keep upright. You have to know your law, you have to know your work, you have to know everything. Actually, I think that's the section that made me learn the most about taxation. Because that gentleman you're sitting in front of, convincing to pay taxes out of his billions, needs
and he knows
facts.
the law.
He needs
he's very
facts.
well aware.
So it is basically the VIP section that I worked in that helped me become good in taxation the way I am today. I had to learn tooth or crook. So it has not been an easy journey, but I would say one thing, because I persevered in the system. When Miss Allen left, everybody left with her. I could have left.
True.
The people, I could have followed, like,
Let me also leave and see something else.
See somewhere else, because she was like a role model to me. She was like a mother to me. I always looked at her and admired her so much. So when she left, I was like, what next? I felt like, no, I need to look for a job. Actually, I applied and I was called for interviews, but I didn't resign. I continued working here.
So that's the kind of perseverance you were saying.
Yes. So the young person out there looking at me right now, where you are now may not be the best, but I'll tell you the truth. If you persevere and pray to God to show you the direction you want, you will surely make it one day.
True.
You will make it one day. One day. It has not been a silver plate. It has not been, I call it what? A roll, like a smooth
Straight
path. No. But somehow you get there. And you're not going to get there in one night.
Sure.
No, you're not. So take your time, take your steps, trust God. Trust God. And if possible, serve God. Serve God. Because He rewards you. There's someone who always told me, every time I went to cry to them, they told me, if you've given yourself to service, God will give Himself to you. So I believed God would give Himself to me one day.
Yeah.
And it's okay now. It's very okay. I do what I love doing. I am happy. It's very nice.
So how do you, from coming from the VP section, how did you get into stakeholder relationships and management?
Oh, from the VP section, I was selected to go for ITRAT to study. So when we came from ITRAT, I think I was actually taken back to VIP still. I was taken back to VIP. Then medium taxpayers, I think at one point. And then central, block management. No, before blocks, central. Then I think that is where I became a supervisor and given a block to manage. Now, interestingly, in that block management, I don't know whether I was just excited to be a supervisor or what. I gave it my all, and increased the revenue. I was so excited. And what would make me actually happy was that the first time I became, after the training in Nali, when we came back and were given where to go, I asked my team, what is it that you've been doing? They lined up things. Then I asked them, what can we do different? And they were giving me things that were not making sense to me. They seemed to be glued on certain things. So I told them, let's go to the field. Let's have a walk in the field and see. So we took up, there's a building, I forget the name, the other backside of William Street. So we went asking clients, have you ever paid taxes? Then the person would say, no, we are not sure, we're not aware, we're not. Through the whole 2 floors, we did 2 floors, and we only found 3. I think there were 3 or 4 people who actually knew what they were supposed to do, and that was our region. So I told them, how about we do this? Like, we've started it already. Let's do it, and we took it up, and we got revenue, and I was so excited. However, we got some stubborn people.
Those ones don't miss in work.
We got some stubborn people who had the other way around now. Oh, God. And then I think the stubborn people were the influential people. So they made me hate the block now. Because there's a particular story of a woman who had actually not paid taxes for all her life. And she owns a very huge hardware. So I invite her over to have a chat with her. And the woman comes and cries.
And you're wondering, okay, what do I do?
And I'm thinking, God, why did I even call the lady to come here? So I handed over the lady to debt management because there had been a series of demand letters, agents notices. But I think she's this typical downtown person who doesn't even keep money in the bank. So until we went to her shop and realized she wasn't paying taxes and doing what? They had never gotten a hold of her, but they were agencying, they were sending
everything,
demands, they were doing what? So I told Stanley at that time, Mr. Kabiemea, I told him, you know what? Handle this case for me. Because the woman had cried tears. So there was this other tax person who was in debt management who said, we've seen crocodile tears.
Very bold of them.
Now, for me, a tear of someone really hurts me so much.
And you can't differentiate whether they are
genuine
or
as soon as someone cries, I feel like,
you're like,
no, this can't be. So when I handed over the case, they actually managed to get 50 million from the lady.
Interesting.
Which I was not going to do because for me now my part was like, why is this woman crying?
She must have
What
problems.
She must be having a lot of problems. So that's when I discovered collection of taxes is not my thing. Naturally, it is not my thing. So finding myself in client support office was the best thing I would ever do. And then because I'd worked in many offices, I had this rapport around the organization. I knew how to, I knew how to press which button to press and how to press it to get what I want. So as long as it's within the law, I always got my things right. And I always made sure the client got help wherever I took them.
So I think that's like trained you up to where you are now, managing stakeholders and all. How is the managing of stakeholders now?
Now the management into stakeholders is amazing. It is interesting because now it moves from the level of I have a problem with this person into now real corporate stuff of you have done, URA has done this to this organization. And then now you have to sit on a round table. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes it is difficult. Sometimes a taxpayer doesn't want to hear because they want to listen to what they want to listen to. They don't want you to convince them to otherwise. But then you can't give them the wrong idea at the same time. So you find a way how you bring it out slowly, build it up until it gets to a point where the taxpayer says, oh, this was it. Otherwise, if we just go throwing it like the way it is, no, it doesn't make sense to them because that's not what they want to hear.
So for you, it's not like this is what the law says.
No,
it's more
never use the law.
Let's talk about
it together. My most important thing is let's reason together. We are human, we all understand. Let's reason together. But I rarely use the law. Unless otherwise, I rarely use the law. It is a man-to-man understanding. And I feel like that is the right approach because it will give someone a background to base their understanding rather than, no, you can't do that. It is this. The law says this. It's strictly this. No. Give them an explanation. Bring it up, rise it up, build it up until it gets to a point where you say, do you have any questions? And by that time, I believe my client is like, you know what? It is well.
I'll pay the taxes.
I'm paying this. Oh, I'm doing this. Also, we would learn, I think, to help them understand that, yes, taxes are heavy. Taxes are hectic. But there's a simpler way to do it. Like, don't delay your payments. Don't try as much as you can, not to let the pressure grow because the moment you revolt, the whole thing goes wrong. So it's just about convincing them to be good from the start. And if they have any background that is back work that is not right, assist them manage and bring them to a point where they are like clean. Then you now tell them, you see, now for now, let's keep a clean slate.
Okay. Julian, give us 3 things that you would want a career person to have at the back of their mind. Just 3.
1, the journey is not that smooth.
True.
Very few people get it smooth.
True.
2, your determination and where you want to be is a key. So keep your goal. Keep focused.
True.
Focus is very important. Keep focused. And 3, give it your best. Wherever you are, give it your best. One day, God will reward you.
Exactly.
So wherever you are, give it your best. Don't wait. And the best comes out now. It doesn't wait. Don't say, now let me dilly-dally, then later I will come and do my best. No. Give it now. And God will come through for you.
Wow. I enjoyed your story. I wish we had more time. As we come to the end of this, any parting shots, anything you'd like to say to our viewers?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. And thank you so much for believing in me and knowing that I can do this. I know.
You can.
I'm so grateful. And to the viewers out there, let's keep the faith up. I always say that as my concluding word. Keep the faith in Christ up. And always know that if you give your best, one day God will come through for you. And let's move on. Life is beautiful. Look for the beauty in the life. Don't look for the bad. Concentrate on the beauty in the life. And keep that smile. You don't know who you're making smile.
True.
Just keep that smile.
True. Thank you so much for joining us. It was nice to have you. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us. My name is Elizabeth Nakiru. Until next time.
Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.